Patreon Saturdays with Miss Kim D. We're going to share some clips here, but head on over to Patreon for the full episode. We talk about everything going on this week in RHONJ land. Frank Catania's come out and said that the finale was so explosive, he had to hold back not just the men, but the women. Does that mean Melissa and Teresa charged at each other? Kim breaks down what she knows. We also talk about, has everyone seen Teresa's honeymoon pictures? We break down that. Of course, Kim has something to say. We talk about everything else going on this week at RHONJ land, this whole Twitter war that started the other day between Laura and Margaret. Then we head over to Beverly Hills. We talk about everything that's been going on with Garce and her children. We talk about casting rumors for next season, some things we heard, what we know, what we don't know. Talk about it all. So Beverly Hills, New Jersey, here are some clips, and then head on over to Patreon for the full episode.
I got a lot to say about casting rumors. I got a lot to say when we get to Beverly Hills. But
okay,
what is keeping you up at night in Jersey land first?
Well, what I really wish I didn't have my glasses on when all the honeymoon pics from Teresa Rulajas, that's her new last name. I can't. I mean, did you
They're
ever?
bad.
Could you imagine sitting next to them on the beach and them acting like that? I mean, I don't care if you kiss and you hug, and I mean, she gets right on top of him. He's grabbing her. I mean, what in the world are you thinking? What are you thinking? It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. It's like dogs in heat. They're acting like dogs in heat. Listen, she got in the bathtub with Joe too. Remember when she was in the bathtub with him?
Yeah.
So, I mean, she has no shame. She has no shame. No shame in her game. It's
Frank
crazy.
is like a fucking housewife.
Yeah, and he said something else too. Hold on. About the wedding. He said that he's very good friends with Joe and Melissa. And there's one more thing that someone brought to my attention.
Yeah.
About Ramona. Everyone's saying, the people on the inn are saying that Ramona.
And I don't what if I was one day later and I came face to face with Melissa and Joe?
They would be fine with you. Remember when we were at Ventanas? They were fine with us.
They were fine with us. I mean,
and remember,
we've
now they're
shot our fucking dirty mouths off every week.
I know.
I just said 7 days ago that I think Melissa kissed this hot Nick.
No, God, we don't have to do shit.
No.
And then he was saying that like the fight was really bad between Luis Rulajas and Miss New Rulajas, Teresa Rulajas, was bad between the Gorgas. That not only did Frank try to break it up, but there's always security. The security tried to break it up. It was bad. He said it got really bad.
Between
like,
no
no joke.
Joe Gorga and Rulajas?
Yeah, and I think they said the girls too. I think more is going to come out. That Teresa had that she did a little bit more than that we think she did. Because I can't see Melissa running after Teresa and charging her if she didn't do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody just sent something. Marge is vile. Hold on.
Oh my God. Out of nowhere, people are like, and I don't mean to laugh, like people don't realize between Kim and I, we get shit all day.
No, listen to this.
Okay. Guys, we're getting an exclusive apparently here. Like
someone just said this. Okay. So Margaret Josephs put on her Twitter, I guess Laura's husband's name is Dave.
Yes.
Okay. You ready? So Margaret Joseph says, yes, Dave, everything. A court reporter for the state of New York fan that failed 3 film tests, including the one Teresa set up for her, meaning Laura. And Bravo obsessed, unemployed, drug addict, stalker husband. I would love nothing more than for Bravo to scrape the barrel and let her on. My tea is hotter. So Laura goes back at her and says, you're a disgusting animal with no boundaries. I wouldn't be so sure your tea is hotter. Stop threatening, because contrary to what you think you know, you don't. And let's set the record straight. My husband is not a drug addict, clean for 7 years, retired, not unemployed. There you go. Someone just sent this to me. That's crazy. And then the person said to me, Marge is vile. Oh boy, I'm texting back. Oh boy.
And here I thought we were going to have a show where, you know, we weren't going to have to talk about Margaret and just make me turn all sorts of colors. Oh gosh, people.
Somebody else just said, I got two crazy things. Okay. Hi, beautiful.
By the way, people and everyone, this is true. Like Kim and I were like, what's going on in Jersey? Margaret's name did not come up before.
No.
This was the week I was like, yay, we're going to talk about Frankenstein and we're going to talk about Teresa's pictures. And I mean, it's over and here we are. So this is wonderful. But
well, it's not my fault. It's, it is what it is.
Our Jersey girls don't fuck around.
No.
Be afraid. No. Be very afraid.
Yeah. So,
right,
it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. So Beverly Hills.
Where do you want to begin?
I think we should start with what they're doing to Garcelle's son. I think that's really something we should address. That Kathy's funny. I don't like her at all, but I thought it was funny. She goes, what's the difference if it's homeless and toothless or toothless and homeless? Like, I thought she was funny with you because honestly, to get that mad, I understand that this is not a laughing matter.
They have
exactly.
It's homeless.
Don't make me laugh.
Homeless. Which is a problem in our country, but not toothless. We're going to fix your smile.
Right.
Toothless, not homeless. I mean, that could be all of us. That could be people with millions of dollars. I don't understand why Kim's laughing, but maybe you should go with it. Maybe I should cringe at you, Kim, because you're I really don't understand. I don't understand what is so hard to remember about the name.
Well, none of them were remember it. They were all doing their confessionals and they couldn't remember which one it was.
Oh my God. And by the way,
Sutton, I think they're just constantly going at Sutton and it's starting to be funny to me. And Sutton just sits there and the only time her head spun around like The Exorcist was when that one night and when she went at Diana. And Diana didn't even say anything wrong.
Sutton is a lot like Ramona in a sense that you can comment Ramona and she's like, okay, yeah, okay, sure.
I know.
It is kind of funny.
It is funny. People say whatever they want to her and she's just like, okay, whatever, go ahead.
Getting rid of, because I know you say Crystal and getting rid of Crystal and Diana does not change the show at all. It's like when they want to change it, they don't get rid of the crystals or they get rid of you have to make a big move. So if you got rid of Crystal and Diana and Dorit, like I've been saying all season, I don't know if that changes the show at all.
Well, because first of all, you're not Dorit, Kyle, Rinna,
and Erica
are best friends and they're not going to go against each other.
Never.
So they're always going to fight with other people, but we're forgetting Sutton and Garcelle. So I don't know. I say Diana's got to go. She's got to go. Everybody can't stand her.
I will stand by. I don't think right now that Rinna is going to go. But this new thing that's circulating about Rinna going, listen, Brandy Glanville,
right?
Denise Richards, and Kim. Could you imagine a showdown between Denise Richards and Lisa Rinna?
I know. Or when Brandy comes on, she'll fight with everybody. She has no barriers. She has no boundaries. She just lets it rip.
And so you know what I say about Brandy?
Oh, absolutely. Because they have to infiltrate this group. They have to be able to get between a couple of them. But you know what we forgot?
What?
We forgot about Teresa saying she won't film with Melissa and Joe. That's all over the news. And with that, just like who's getting fired, what's going to happen if she said, will she get them fired?
Will she get them fired? It's a really risky move. We really break down. I mean, do you give an ultimatum to the Bravo network? Because that's really going to backfire if it doesn't work. But imagine if it works. I mean, as I say, I don't think Teresa's going anywhere. We break all this down. We get into it. RHONJ, RHOBH. Head on over to Patreon. It's Kim D. You know what to expect. She doesn't hold back. Hope you guys love this episode. And thank you for joining our Patreon and have a great Saturday.